I'll tell you one thing that people involved in academic pursuits can learn from Calvin 500 years later. And that is to try to write very clearly without losing depth. Calvin's Institutes are remarkable for being very readable. And people sometimes have, because they're big, people sometimes fear them, but they're actually very clear, very readable, and at the same time very deep. And there's a tendency sometimes, I've seen this over the years in academia, to think that if you're going to have deep thoughts, you have to phrase them in very complicated terminology. There's no theologian who went deeper than Calvin, but there's also no theologian, or at least very few, who were as clear as Calvin. And so one of the things I'm trying to impress upon the very good professors we have here at the King's College in Manhattan is the understanding that you should be able to take the thoughtful ideas that you have and be able to convey them to a great extent in a 650-word column in a newspaper or magazine. Academic journals are notorious for bad writing, and some people excuse it by saying, well, they're dealing with these complicated ideas. John Calvin said, there's no need for that. Calvin also was not prideful about his work. That is, he went back over it. I mean, the Institutes went through many editions. And he, I think, realized that when he didn't phrase something clearly, he should do better the next time around. And so the result is something that's very thorough but also very readable, and a model for any scholar and any journalist also. Calvin can teach journalists to go deep, he can teach scholars to be clear in what they write.